Hello and welcome to Kuma English Listening Hub. Today's topic is something many people see more and more: self-service grocery stores. These are stores where you can scan your own items, pay by yourself, and leave without going to a traditional cashier. Maybe you have tried it. Maybe you feel curious, nervous, or even a little angry about it. In this episode, we will take a simple, clear look at how self-service shopping works, why stores use it, what problems can happen, and how customers can feel more confident. Let's imagine you are going to a grocery store after work. You are tired, and you only need a few things: bread, milk, fruit, and maybe something for dinner. When you enter, you notice two choices. On the left, there are normal checkout lines with cashiers. On the right, there are self-checkout machines. You look at the normal lines. Two of them are long and one line is moving slowly because someone has many items. Then you look at the self-checkout area. There are several machines, and a staff member is standing nearby to help. You decide to try self-checkout. First, you choose a machine. The screen says, "Welcome. Please scan your first item." You put your basket next to the machine. You take the bread and find the barcode. You move it under the scanner. Beep, the bread appears on the screen with the price. Now the screen says, "Place the item in the bagging area." Next to the scanner, there is a small area, often with a scale. You put the bread there. This scale checks the weight. It helps the store know that you scanned the correct item. Then you scan the milk. Beep, you place it in the bagging area. So far, it feels easy. But then you pick up some apples. They do not have a barcode. This is common with fruit and vegetables. The screen shows buttons like search item or fruit and vegetables. You touch the button and you see pictures of different apples. You choose the right one. Now the machine asks you to weigh the apples. You place them on the scale. The machine calculates the price using the weight. This part can feel slower, especially if you are not sure which button to press. Next, you scan your last item, maybe pasta or chicken. Beep, you place it in the bagging area. You check the screen. It shows all your items and the total price. Then the screen asks, "How would you like to pay?" You can choose card, phone, or sometimes cash. In many stores, self-checkout is card only, which can be surprising. You tap your card or your phone. Payment accepted. Finally, the machine prints a receipt or sends it digitally. The screen says, "Thank you. Please take your items." You pick up your bags and leave. That is the basic process. But real life is not always that smooth. Let's talk about the most common problems. One common problem is the message, "Unexpected item in the bagging area." Many learners find this phrase confusing. It means the scale thinks something is wrong. Maybe you put your phone on the bagging area. Maybe you put your own shopping bag there before scanning. Or maybe the item is very light, and the scale cannot measure it well. When this happens, the machine often stops and asks for help. A staff member comes, checks the screen, and approves it. This can feel stressful if there's a line behind you. Another problem is age-restricted items. For example, alcohol, cigarettes, or sometimes energy drinks or medicine. The machine will not let you pay until a staff member checks your age. You may need to show your ID. Again, you must wait for help. A third problem is scanning mistakes. Sometimes the barcode does not scan. You try again and again. Or you scan an item twice by accident. Then you need to remove it from the list. Many machines have a button like Remove Item or Cancel Item. You choose the item on the screen and confirm. Sometimes people feel embarrassed when this happens, but it is normal. Even native speakers make these mistakes. Now let's ask an important question. Why do stores use self-checkout? The first reason is speed. If a store has many small baskets and only a few staff, self-checkout can reduce waiting time. Instead of one cashier helping one customer at a time, many customers can pay at the same time. The second reason is cost. Hiring staff is expensive. Stores pay salaries, training, and benefits. Self-checkout machines also cost money, but over time they can reduce the number of cashiers needed. The third reason is space. Self-checkout areas can sometimes fit more checkout points in a small area. A traditional checkout needs a long counter, space for a cashier, and space for a big belt. Self-checkout machines can be smaller, but self-checkout also brings new challenges. One challenge is theft. Some people may not scan items on purpose. Others may do it by accident, for example, choosing the wrong fruit button. Stores use cameras, scales, and staff supervisors to reduce this problem. Still, it happens. Another challenge is customer experience. Some people love self-checkout because it feels fast and private. They can pack their items their own way. They do not need small talk. But other people dislike it. They may feel they are doing unpaid work. They may worry about making mistakes. Or they may want a human cashier, especially elderly customers or customers with disabilities. So stores often try to offer both choices, self-checkout and traditional checkout. Now, let's talk about useful language you might see on the screen. You may see scan item. This means use the scanner to read the barcode. You may see place item in bagging area. Put it on the scale area. You may see search for item. Look for a product without a barcode. You may see weigh item. Put fruit or vegetables on the scale. You may see assistance needed. A staff member must help. You may see remove item. Delete something from your list. You may see payment declined. The card payment did not work. If your payment is declined, do not panic. It could be a simple reason. Wrong PIN, daily limit, or a connection problem. You can try again or use another card. Now, how can you feel more confident using self-checkout? Here are some simple tips. Tip 1. Start small. The first time, use self-checkout when you have only a few items. It is easier and less stressful. Tip 2. Watch the bagging area. Do not put extra items there. Do not put your keys or phone there. Put them in your pocket or bag. Tip 3. Use your own bag correctly. Some machines have a button like, I brought my own bag. Press it first. Then place the empty bag in the bagging area so the scale knows it is okay. Tip 4. If you make a mistake, ask for help quickly. The staff member is there for a reason. You do not need to feel bad. Tip 5. Check the screen before paying. Make sure every item is correct and not scanned twice. Now let's think about the future. Self-checkout is already common, but new ideas are appearing. Some stores use handheld scanners. You scan items while you shop. At the end, you pay quickly at a station. Some stores are testing scan-and-go apps. You use your phone to scan items and pay in the app. And some stores are testing cashierless systems. Cameras and sensors track what you take, and you pay automatically when you leave. This sounds convenient, but it also raises questions. For example, how does the store protect customer privacy? And what happens if the system makes a mistake? In many countries, people are discussing these questions now. Technology can make shopping easier, but it should also be fair and comfortable for customers. Before we finish, let's do a short listening reflection. Imagine you are teaching a friend how to use self-checkout for the first time. What would you say? You might say, first, choose a free machine. Scan each item and place it in the bagging area. For fruit, search the item and weigh it. Then pay by card or phone. If the machine asks for help, wait for the staff member. If you can explain it in simple steps, you understand it well. Today, we learned how self-checkout works, why stores use it, common problems, and practical tips. Next time you see those machines, you can feel more prepared. Thanks for listening to Kuma English Listening Hub. If you want more B1 listening practice, check the other episodes on the channel. See you next time.